On-campus interviewing is where employers and students set up interviews, and the students come in and the employers come into our office at Career Services and have the interview on campus.
An OCI interview is exactly like a real interview. The same stakes are at hand, so you are applying for a job, you're interviewing for a job, and you could be hired for a job. One advantage is that when employers come to our office, they are looking to hire students from UW-Oshkosh, otherwise they wouldn't be here.
It's very convenient to come in and really make that strong impression. Rather than having to drive half an hour or an hour, depending upon the location, to interview for that company, they're right here in your own backyard.
Instead of going into an environment that you're not comfortable with, in a conference room, and a bunch of people walking by the windows, seeing who's in there, that could make you more nervous. So using the on-site interviewing process here, you're on your own turf and you should feel a little bit more confident about what you're doing.
The first step with on-campus interviewing is really accessing your Time Jobs account. Searching out opportunities of employers that are coming on campus to interview.
If you find a schedule that you like, you are able to request an interview by automatically sending your resume to that employer for review. If the interviewer likes your resume, they will contact you via email and let you know that you have been approved or accepted.
At that point in time, if you're selected, then you're able to go into Time Jobs and select an individual interview time slot that fits your schedule.
With on-campus interviews, it really opens up the door to you as far as the number of companies and different roles that you can look at.
Generally, these are the first step to get into the companies. And for many companies, you have to go through the OCI interviews in order to get an interview into that company or an opportunity to get in there.
If you apply online for opportunities, you may get lost in the overabundance of resumes that companies are receiving. Whereas when you apply for an on-campus interview, they're looking specifically for UW-Oshkosh students to interview for that position.
So if you're considering conducting an on-campus interview, go for it. We have lots of ways that we can help to prepare you. And for you as a student, it is an excellent opportunity for you to practice your interviewing skills and possibly land a job or an internship.
It's a guaranteed opportunity to be considered with that company. It's much more open-ended if you're going to get that consideration going outside of it and directly with those companies.